Basically, the real benefits of this technology is bringing different parties together and bringing them together without the need of any middlemen, which bring trust to the situation. So everybody who does business with each other can benefit from the blockchain technology, and the middlemen are just no longer needed. And so what we save is a lot of money, a lot of time because of automation, and also we don't need to spend all our data with any third party. Every middleman which can be taken out of the picture by a blockchain is frightened by this technology for sure. So for instance, banks or lawyers in certain situations and other middlemen are frightened of this technology. But honestly, they shouldn't really. In most cases, they can even benefit from the situation. They just need to adopt the technology as well in their spaces and also change their business model partially. And that should not be a threat for them. Basically, it comes back to the situation that people can interact with each other with such a technology. So it's a completely different approach of interacting, but also a completely different approach of doing business under the line. Because if you look at today's businesses, these models will change completely when you look at blockchain implementations. So there's a long way to go, most probably, to go into the traditional business models. But wherever blockchain is adapted, this will change things completely. When I look at the use cases discussed here, it's quite interesting because normally we have two directions the thing can go. So when we look at our customers' use cases, very often blockchain is only used as an immutable database, for instance. But this leaves out the most important feature of a blockchain, and that's a process engine or a so-called trust machine. And I see here at Dubai that people are thinking about these use cases, which really make use of a trust machine and the process engine which the blockchain should be originally. There are several challenges still with the technology during implementation. So we have on the one hand side, we have data privacy, which is originally not there at all. So we at Camelot, we have a solution for that in place, solving the privacy issue on blockchains by adding an extension to it. And the next topic is for sure scalability, because when we look at huge portions of data like triggered by IoT, most blockchains today are not capable of taking these amounts of data. So there needs to be improvement in the concept. Short term, we still have to complete the technological picture. As I mentioned before, there are challenges to be tackled. That's short term. So we need to look into external file storages connected to blockchain and external databases for the big data. And then on the long run, we can say the blockchains will participate in most of our transactional business processes we have today. And let's look at 10 years from now. I would say we have blockchains in many transactional, or most probably all transactional business cases, but you won't even notice them. So as soon as you don't notice blockchain any longer, it will be adopted to the market.